Okay, so I'm super duper sick of these ants. So I've watered everything. So the see, there's some on the leaves. Crawling, but the activity is a little less than what it normally be because we've watered. And I love diatomaceous earth, but once it gets wet, it is inactive. So we resorted to sprinkling some on the fruit, which hasn't harmed the fruit any. Okay, I see them down in the soil. Y'all may not be able to see them, but I can see them down in the soil. And there's no aphids on the peach trees. Now they be all over the grapes. See? But they slowly dying because I dust diatomaceous earth on the grapes. Aphids love grapevines and apple trees. So what I'm gonna get ready to do is I'm gonna try this borax concoction. The 3 cups of sugar to 1 part borax, and I did 1.5 cups of water. So I'm finna get ready to mix that up, and I'm finna put it in these little molds that I had. So now I didn't buy nothing but the borax. Everything else I already had. So I got these little molds, the ice molds. I took one and chopped it up, and then I got these 2 miscellaneous lids. So I may not fill them all up, but I know these heart molds that I cut up, I know I'm gonna be able to fill all them up, and I'm just gonna set them everywhere in the garden that I see a huge ant activity. So again, I used 1 cup of borax. I hope I'm saying it right. And 2 cups of sugar and 1.5 cups of water. So let's jump right on into this video, family. I hope it works. So because right now I'm feeling like I'm wasting my diatomaceous earth. Because once it rains, it rinses it right away. And it's just inactive after that point. I should have mixed some, but nah, never mind. Let's jump on to the video, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Look how hot it's been. The flowers even drooping. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already subscribed to the channel. And let's jump right on in it, family. So I can see the borax pieces inside of there with the little air bubbles. And then I read that adult ants drink the liquid parts, and the baby ants have to have solids. So I'm gonna see how this do, and then I got more left. So if I gotta do it again for the baby ants, I just add some crumbs of something in some of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and place these out, and I am gonna do an update on the progress of this, whether it works or not. We're just gonna lay this to bed, whether it works or not. Is it real or is not? Okay, so Google said, and see, here goes some ants right here coming up on the table. They smell it. They smell it. It said the borax, once they digest the borax, that it'll mess with their digestive system and go ahead on and get rid of them. And the sugar is just for them to be lured to it. So I hope this works, because I've had it with these ants, period. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill these up and place them around, and fingers crossed that it works. All right, family, so it's been about 15 minutes since I laid them out. They drinking it. They are drinking it. So we see they're attracted to it. Let's see if the ant pressure die down over the next few days. They say 24 to 48 hours. You see them on the, right there? On the, what is that? Grass. They all moving on over here to it. Look, they going to tell everybody, free food. Look, they on their way. They on their way to the Borax and sugar mix. Live and in action. It didn't even take 15 minutes, y'all. They going to tell everybody. So this got to be the adults that's drinking, because I didn't add any solids. And again, I did 3 cups of sugar, 1 cup of borax powder. I'm going to show y'all the box at the end of the video. I should have did it before I started, but I was trying to go ahead and get it done because the kids want to have some fun time, so I'm doing both at the same time. Now take that back to your queen. Look at all them ants coming. I'm so sick of these ants. But all right, we're going to check back in a few more minutes. All right, family. So I'm just checking the traps. I just left one, and I'm over here at the plum tree. And they are indulging, going crazy for this sugar water. Look at that. I'm so sick of these ants. They be on my trees. That's what pisses me off about the ants. They be on my trees. And they say if you see ants, there's aphids. But no, aphids only mess with my grapes and my peach trees. Look at this.
I got a better one right here.
All right, Daddy over there, he say he see one. The other trap. Calamundan's almost ready, and it's loaded. Just side note. But they just love my peaches. And it ain't none came out the peach bucket. None. But I guess we out here playing too, so now I put them in my grapes. And like I said, it's always ants and aphids on the grapes. So I had to put it in the grapes. Now these grapes, side note, they in the ground, but we use the 5-gallon buckets to hold the water so the water won't run. Look at all them ants. And we sprinkled a little diatomaceous earth too, y'all see it. I started to mix some in it, but look at that. I'm sick of them. They going crazy. So this better work for sure. Okay, we over here at the another lemon tree. Look how they coming out the pot. They coming out the pot. And one thing about ants, they love lemon trees. Now, my citrus trees, they don't get on now other citrus trees except lemons. And that's it. The Meyer lemon and this regular lemon that I got from Walmart. Which is in its second year. It would have been bigger than this. Just a side note, y'all. It would have been bigger than this, but the winter took it back quite a few. So I just left it in, I put it in this pot because they come in smaller pots, like a 1 gallon. But back to these ants. Look how they coming out the pot. That's a hole in the pot right there for drainage. They going ham. They going to tell everybody there's somebody that is some free food over here. And I hope they don't ever come back. Ain't none in that one. But I see a few around the edges. Like this is the little babies. So yeah, I am going to have to do this again, y'all. I see it now. Those were the little baby ants. Walking up on it, but can't drink nothing. So I got to put some crumbs or something in it. See, that's the real small baby ants. So yeah, I am gonna have to do it again. I might do it tomorrow. But so far, so good. Alright, so I just checked this one a second ago and came back to it. I see a few around it. It's like the one that was by the lemon tree. It's like the not the lemon tree, the apple tree, the plum tree. It's like the little babies can't drink it up. So I am gonna have to do some little crumbs or something in it. So I'll cut my other mold up tomorrow and do it. Alright, y'all. I told you we was out here playing. So pictures done got me super wet. But these ants, baby, every trap is filled. Except the ones by the beds. Might work. Alright, y'all. So it's been about 20 minutes.
I think that's too deep.
And them brown ants. These black ants. Look like they sent some more workers out to get some sugar. The grapes again. See, it's always a lot of ants around the grapes. Look at it. It look like the camera's shaking, but it ain't. Ew. And then look next to it. Jesus Christ. Y'all, it's either one or two things gonna happen. All these suckers gonna die, or I'm gonna have a quadruple of an ant infestation. It's getting to be too many of them. This is gonna be my last little go around, and then we'll just check back. Now this the last one that hadn't got any ants in it, but they starting to come. All the other ones, they filled up, start coming to it in like 5 or 10 minutes. They can sense me there because I got my light on. So they all trying to run. There's a peach on the ground, y'all. This one ain't got nothing in it. So it's two that they slowly moving towards. Check over here by the tomatoes. They slowly filling in over here at the tomatoes. Let's check by the blackberries. And then I'm gonna pick this up in 48 hours to check to see if it died down some. Now over here by the apricot tree. Yeah, so I check back in 48 hours.